Good afternoon. It's Thursday, January 23rd, and on today's show, we remind you about the esports team meeting, have details about tomorrow's basketball games, and details about the rugby match on Saturday, and more. We have a ton to cover, so let's get started now. As you have probably heard by now, we are starting an esports team. There is a meeting at 3:30 in Mr. White's room 502 on the Fine Arts Hall. If you're into League of Legends, Smite, Rocket League, or Fortnite, make plans to come to the meeting. You don't have to play all of the games, just one will get you on the team. If you don't game, but want to be part of the team, we can use you too. We're going to live stream some of the matches and need help with that. Again, the meeting is at 3:30 this afternoon in Mr. White's room on the Fine Arts Hall, room 502. Saturday morning is breakfast with Belle and Beast. Join the cast of the upcoming Beauty and the Beast for a pancake breakfast and photo opportunities. Breakfast starts at 8 a.m. and ends at 10 a.m. If you have any questions or would like to RSVP, reach out to Miss Rose today. That wraps up for announcements for today. Matthew, what do you have for us in sports?
I'm sure Mr. White wants us to mention esports again, but I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, let's talk about basketball. The Lady Dogs are looking to close out their season strong. Tomorrow night they are on the road at Jackson County. They will take on the Lady Panthers in the region competition. Saturday, the ladies have a non-region game against Jones County and are looking to avenge their loss last Saturday. Saturday is also senior night, so we will celebrate the ladies who have poured their time and energy into the team. Tomorrow's game tips off at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 4 p.m. We hope to see you there. The boys basketball team is also on the road tomorrow at Jackson County. The boys defeated the Panthers earlier this season and hope to repeat tomorrow. The game tips off at 8:30 p.m. Saturday, the boys welcome Jones County to Madison and this time hope to finish the game strong. Last Saturday, Jones County took control of the game late in the fourth quarter to take the win. The Dogs will work to prevent that from happening again. The game tomorrow tips at 8:30 and Saturday if a 5:30 for senior night. Saturday, the rugby team goes on the road to Brunswick to open their season. They will compete in Rugby Sevens action. Their match will kick off at 1 p.m. In case you haven't heard, there's an esports team meeting this afternoon in Mr. White's room. It is at 3:30. You should go. I don't want to talk about it again. Caroline, did you know there is an esports team meeting this afternoon?
I think I heard about it.
What do you have for us in news?
This past Monday, DeAndre Arnold, a student at a Texas high school, was suspended because his dreadlocks were supposedly too long. DeAndre will not be allowed to walk at graduation until the hair is at a shorter length. The school claims it's not about race. OMG. About 6 hours ago, the CEO of the Las Vegas Convention Center told ABC News that the famous slogan, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas," will be changed and announced at the Grammys Sunday night. Many people are very shocked. What about you? Yesterday, Marvel Studios was celebrating 100 days until Black Widow was released. Marvel celebrated the event by releasing a Black Widow teaser, which will give fans a special inside look into what will be featured in the movie. The film will be premiered on May 1st. That just about does it for today's show. For the joke of the day, we're just going to say there's an esports team meeting today in Mr. White's room at 3:30. Like most of our jokes, that's not funny. Join us tomorrow where we will not talk about the esports team meeting. Here's to who made today's show possible. Tomorrow, we will give you more details about the weekend in basketball, as well as talk about the spring sports broadcast schedule. Make sure to tune in for all of that and more tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and as always, go Dogs!